Hello folks, welcome back to your CSS tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to see what are block level elements and what are inline level elements. And as usual we will be having interview question on this topic at the end of this video, so don't forget to subscribe. Let's start. So here we have taken the example of block level and inline level elements, and the gray background area you are able to see, that is indicating the width occupied by all the elements. So the first characteristics of block level element, we have considered the example of h1 element. So h1 element is occupying all the available width. So block level element is always occupies all the available width. And the second characteristics for the block level element is they always start at the new line. So here you can see the first h1 element is starting at this line and the second h1 element is starting at the new line. Then what about the inline level elements? Inline level elements always occupy the required amount of width. So here span element is just occupying the required amount of width here. And second characteristics for the inline level element is they do not start at the new line. So the first span element is ending right here and the second span element is starting just in front of it. So inline level element do not start at new line. We are going to see all this stuff in the practical implementation, so let's code it. So back to Visual Code. First of all we will see block level elements. To see the block level elements, here we have added the h1 tag, that is heading element, and after saving the changes we can see and block level element is printed on our web page. To see the width of our h1 element, we will add some styling, that is background color, to our h1 element, and after saving the changes you can see the h1 element is occupying all the available width in our web page. And to see the second characteristics, that is block level elements always start at the new line, what we'll do, we will copy the h1 element and paste it again, and after saving the changes you can see the block level elements always start at the new line by default, so you do not need to add a line break in between them. Then what about inline level elements? To see the example, we will add an inline level element, that is span element, in our web page. After saving the changes we are able to see the span element. To apply same background color or same CSS property to our span element also, we can go here and after comma we can specify the element selector for the span element. After saving the changes, here you can see the span element is occupying only the required width. And the second characteristic we will see by adding one more span element. So after saving the changes, here you can see the second span element is starting right where the first span element is ending. So inline elements do not start at new line. So here I have shown some examples of block level elements. Div, paragraph, form, header are the block level elements, and along with span, anchor and image are the examples of inline level elements. So folks, that's it for the block level and inline level elements. Now it's time for the interview question. So the interview question is, which CSS property is used to remove element from the HTML document? And the answer is display none. When you apply display none CSS property to any of the HTML element, then that HTML element is completely removed from your DOM. So we are going to see all the display properties in next video. So folks, don't forget to subscribe. See you in upcoming tutorial.